Hey guys! I am about to get ready for my graduation day and I cannot believe that the day is actually here. After 6 long years in law school, I am finally and officially done. Today, I had my last exam in April actually, so I'm done with law school since April, but today is my official graduation party, my official graduation day. And if you're from the US watching, we don't have like this whole class, you're graduating in classes, I think, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. So for us, it's pretty much you can have a graduation party or a graduation day if you want to, but you are not forced to have a graduation. And if you want to have a graduation, you also have to pay a little bit for it, and if you want to have, this certificate, you also have to pay for that. Other than that, you get an email, and that's pretty much it, and then you're done with law school and nothing else happens. Of course, I want to have a graduation because I feel like I gave so much the last 6 years for this. Even though I don't know anybody there, from the other students that are gonna graduate today, I still want to celebrate this day with my family, because I feel like it's important, and I want to have this kind of like closure, and I think it's gonna be really nice. So yeah, I'm actually very stressed with the time because I want to curl my hair, and I'm not good at curling because I never do it. So I'm a little bit nervous that I'm not gonna have enough time because I don't even have 2 hours at this point. I have to do my makeup, I have to do my hair, film in between, I have to eat breakfast, and it's a whole. Maybe I should stop rambling. I actually wanted to do this in a kind of like, get ready with me, I'm doing my makeup or chatting kind of way, but I figured that I cannot focus on my makeup, and my makeup needs to look good today. So I'm gonna do my makeup. I think I'm gonna do maybe a B-roll so you can see how I'm doing my makeup. I thought I'm gonna watch the graduation speech from Taylor Swift and pretend that she's speaking to me, kind of like, I don't know. Okay. To put on fake lashes today because I was really debating it because I think I like to look more without fake lashes nowadays, but I figured on photos you don't really see it when you only have mascara on, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try lashes. So I'm very nervous right now to put them on because lashes are a huge struggle for me to put on. I'm actually really nervous about taking the photos today because I just want to have enough of them, and I have a few things I want to do because I want to have some pictures only with, my boyfriend, and then with the family, and then only with my mom. So to have it in all constellations pretty much, and then having pictures only of me because I want to have pictures only with my dress, and then I want to have them with the, the hat, the graduation hat. I don't know what it's officially called because I also didn't mention it. Where I live, we traditionally don't have that, like you have it in the US, but I ordered one from Amazon because I still wanted to have my pictures like it because it just looks so festive, and I think it's so sad that we don't have that, with the university name on it. But yeah, I still want to have my moment with that. So I also want to have pictures with the cap on, and I also have the, I don't know what it's called, and then we also have a camera with us, and I also want to have some phone pictures. So there's so many constellations. The photos are probably the most important for me today because I know I can only take them today, and also that I have to actually say something. I have to say my name, and I have to say the papers that I wrote, and then there's this whole scepter thing where you're like the whole talking part pretty much freaks me out. After that, I'm just gonna be drinking and chilling and living my best life pretty much. Done with my makeup, time to do my hair, which I'm honestly most scared of. They also look so fresh because I washed them yesterday and now I have to use heat on them and a lot of hairsprays. I'm very nervous that I'm not gonna be fast enough and that the curls are not gonna turn out the way I want them to turn out and that it just looks awful in the end. And then I cannot change it anymore because, you know, once you have curls, there's nothing you can do about it. Am I sad that law school is over? Honestly, not even a bit, not at all. I'm very glad that it's over. I wanted it to be over for a very long time because the 6 years have been so long, way too long. After 3 years, like the first 3 years were pretty okay, you know, and then the whole pandemic thing came and then I started failing 2 exams, and after that I was in a very low place and I didn't know if I even wanted to continue with law school. And after that also the exams became harder and harder and I realized how much I was struggling with it and it became so mentally draining. I usually couldn't sleep before the exams. It was a very stressful experience every time before the exams, and I used to study for exams, you know, 2 to 3 months, so there was a lot of stress in these months and months of studying, and then the weeks before you're just done with everything and you're so exhausted all the time, and I had so many mental breakdowns. I was crying a lot. It wasn't a fun time anymore after a while because the pressure of the exams was so high. In the beginning you're more like chill and you're maybe I'm not gonna pass it, maybe I'm not gonna pass it, but then you pass it all the time. And when you fail the first exam, there's always another fear, I don't know, if you fail the exam that you have to study for a longer period of time, and you know, with every exam that you fail, you lose time and you lose motivation. At the end I was just really exhausted from it, from all the studying, from all the stressing for every exam, and I pretty much locked myself up the last 6 years at home and dedicated this time to law school, which, well, I think now my time has come to do more things, go out, go on vacations, do whatever. Yeah, I dedicated a whole lot to law school and I don't think I will miss it. Maybe, you know, when September comes around and there's a new school year starting, you kind of miss it because you like the vibes of it. But just with school, after a few weeks, you're like done with it and you're like, never mind, I don't miss school at all. No, I'm actually not missing the stress and everything. I was very relieved when it was over and I've been doing a lot better. And actually this whole graduation day today stressed me out a lot more than I thought it would. So I'm also, I don't want to say I'm glad when it's over, but I'm glad that I can close this chapter of law school today officially and be forever done with uni. You know, because I feel like days like this are there is so much pressure around it, so I try to reduce the pressure as much as possible, because I remember when I had my prom, like my, you know, from high school, the last prom, I put so much pressure onto this prom that the night was just pretty much awful. So I'm like, whatever the day brings, that's gonna be it. You know, the weather is not the nicest, what can I do about it? Finished makeup, although I'm wondering why it's not destroyed in any way, because I had a mental breakdown because my curls didn't turn out the way I wanted them to turn out. So yeah, it's been a whole struggle. And the outfit, this is the dress and the shoes, although I can't really walk in them, so I have backup shoes with me.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
2 days later, and while editing the video I thought I should maybe go into why I had that mental breakdown. What happened was I wanted to curl my hair, and after curling them I wanted to pin them up and then leave them, then take the pins out again so that they would last a little bit longer. And I didn't try that before. I did this a few years ago, but I didn't try it before, and well, that was the mistake. I put my upper hair, you know, on top and just curled my hair down here. Then I realized after pinning all my hair up that the hair I had on top was also curled in with everything else. I knew I couldn't do it again, and then I had to take out all the pins again and I had to curl over the curls, which worked like a miracle. I think they actually looked great at the end. Then I pretty much inhaled my breakfast in like 5 minutes, and then when I walked to the car I realized that I cannot walk with my heels, so I immediately had to switch to my backup heels that I'm wearing in the graduation clips, and then for my photos I wore the initial heels that I was planning. So yeah, once we were in the car I thought for a second I forgot my phone, which I was like on the edge. Then I was worried that we wouldn't make it on time, so that was a whole struggle. Then it started raining on the drive there, which was also very upsetting for me because, you know, I wanted to take photos and we also wanted to have a pool day and chilling and relaxing and drinking in the garden at my mom's. I guess with days where you have pressure on that day and you want to have fun on a certain day, it never turns out as fun as you want it to be. Everything was fine after that. The whole ceremony was great actually. I was pretty nervous when I had to walk up, and then we were given our graduation paper. When we got the graduation paper, that was my favorite moment because you could just see the joy in everyone's face and that it was over and everyone was just so happy. Yeah, after that I was having the time of my life with sparkling wine and taking the photos, even though I think maybe I shouldn't have taken that much time to take photos. I feel like no one else was doing it. I was the only person to take like a million photos, but whatever. I have more than enough of them for the rest of my life. Then we went to a restaurant, had food there, and then we went home to my mom's place. Unfortunately the weather wasn't that great, but we're still chilling a little bit in the garden. It wasn't as I wanted it to be, you know, I wanted a little bit more fun and party and everything, but everyone was super tired. So yeah, that was pretty much it. That was the whole day. And now I'm just really glad that I have my paper and that I'm done, that I have my photos, that I can finally close the chapter of law school. I never actually realized that law school is over, but after my graduation day the next morning when I woke up, I had this feeling of, oh my gosh, now it's over. Now it really is over. So that was my whole graduation party, getting ready for my graduation. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!